So the Nuggets win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Isaac out there with Andre Kirilenko. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Lillard in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Lillard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 5.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Pass to Biyombo. Now, here's Rozier. Isaac with some nice D. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness simply off the charts.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Hornets miss again. And it's the Nuggets ball. To the paint, Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now, here's Rozier. To the middle. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Washington. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Isaac against Rozier. Pass to Biyombo. He kicks it to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Two on the clock. Here's Rozier.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
And what I love about Lillard now, I mean, the excellence. He's so consistent. That's how you do it. You come out, you bust your butt, and you compete at a high level every night.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Devontae Graham. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bacon the pass to Rozier. Buries the long-range jumper.
And when Rozier is making this, everything else becomes easy. It's like seeing him stretch the floor.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Bacon, following the score by New York. Shoots over Lillard. The shot's good from Bacon.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now, here's Rozier. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Bridges. And a switcher also for New York. Young's checked in. Outside, Batum. Now Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. And again, the Hornets missing. New York leading by 10. To the wing right side. Lillard finds Biyombo. Back to Lillard. Got that bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Batum against Lillard. Back to Rozier. Batum scanning the floor. Here's Zeller. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Rozier. The pass to Batum. Here's Washington. Over Young. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for New York. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stop. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Charlotte, inside Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Monte Graham is out there with Batum, and it's Bacon in at the 3, the small forward.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
It's great watching Lillard go after steals, showing he can take over possessions all by himself.
Outside, Batum. Pocket 6. Pass to Biyombo. Shoots over Isaac. Biyombo, no luck.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes, only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. New York leading by 20. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
You can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over you.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets. Passes it to Bridges. Now Zeller. Shoots over Isaac. That one wide left.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Batum dishes to Biyombo. Out left to the wing.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nuggets.
Here's Lillard. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard against Batum. Graham in the corner. Tipped away. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Lillard. That's tipped.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
1:56 left now here in the second. 5 to shoot. Here's Graham, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. B.J. Washington comes in for Cody Zeller, and it's Rozier in for Nicholas Batum.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Graham kicks to Rozier. Graham against Young. Unloads. Charlotte again missing.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rozier the pass to Biyombo. Biyombo with the block. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. It's good. Lillard's got 39.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
44 seconds left in the first half. Graham, the pass to Rozier, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
So difficult to stay with Rozier when he puts on the Jets. I mean, this is one of my favorite moves.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Bacon, he's checked in for the Hornets. And a switcher also for New York. Ellis, he's checked in for Trae Young.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Both free throws good from Lillard. Rozier against Ellis. Now Rozier. He has 5. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, and that's what you love about him.
And so it's Newton. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Irving. It's Andre Kirilenko, and it's Young in at the point.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Bridges passes to Graham. Now here's Biyombo trying to find Rozier. Gets it to him. That one goes in.
inside Rozier's agility, it gives him an edge. Able to make late shot adjustments and find the bucket.
Shots good from Young.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Biyombo. He dishes it to Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Kirilenko's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
A rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And Isaac comes to help. Over in the corner, Rozier. Nailed from three-point land. Rozier's got 10.
Oh, what a clean shot from Rozier. He and his squad work hard to create those good looks.
And he makes that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving against Graham. Inside, Isaac with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Charlotte making some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Batum in for Terry Rozier. And there's the pass to Zeller. Back to Batum. Poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Finished off the break. 10 points for him.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Zeller passes to Bacon. Zeller trying to free himself up. Bacon gets the bucket.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Here's Young. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Bacon. To the inside. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Kirilenko. And again, New York with the triple.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Here's Graham. Sweet little floater. Graham's got 6.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
And Isaac comes to help. Young against Batum. Here's Bacon. Passes it to Graham. There's the triple. Rebounded by Isaac. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kirilenko into the lane. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. Graham against Irving. Pass to Washington. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York with a huge lead at the break, safe to say. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Martin is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez kicks to Rozier. And he gets the bucket.
He's so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Biyombo, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good, and the Nuggets making a change here. Ellis is checked in, and Biyombo drops them both. Rozier with the ball. Martin against Kirilenko. Here's Rozier, and Kirilenko sends it back. And here we go with Kirilenko running it up the court. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by New York. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Ellis wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And Ellis known as a volume shooter, especially from the mid-range there where he can be deadly.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And a fast break now for New York. Kirilenko with the ball for 3. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Monks checked in for Charlotte. Here's Irving. Here's Kirilenko, and he dunks it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Isaac with the steal. Kicks it to Irving. It's Kirilenko on the wing over Hernan Gomez. And there's Kirilenko on the assist by Irving. Kirilenko's got 23. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
The pass to Monk. Down low, here's McDaniels. A beautiful reverse layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Rozier for 3. That shot off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Right side, Kirilenko. There's the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McDaniels. Isaac with some nice D.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Irving against Martin. He kicks to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't give Monk any space. More than capable of hurting you from this area.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
At the elbow, Irving. Pass to Biyombo. Releases. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. To the inside. Rozier against Kirilenko. Now, here's Rozier. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. On for 3. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. And the basket by Kirilenko.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Biyombo on him. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism. Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and